tell you what, ain't nothing like that feeling get from outside that gate, man.
Who you telling?
It has been times I wanted to tunnel up out of there and pull an El Chapo, man. But good things come to those who deserve it and strive for it and be patient, minded individual.
Lock us up and throw away the key. 25 years they had this man incarcerated.
Not even getting exonerated already.
What's up, man?
Thank you for being here.
Oh, I couldn't miss it. I couldn't miss it. How you doing? What's up, bro? Oh, of course, brother. I'm ready.
It's always the homie coming out. We gotta get him out. Yeah, we gotta get him out.
How you know Leon, man?
We did time in Pendleton together. He's my Hebrew brother. He's one of my brother development demonstrating brothers too. You know, and
Right.
it's an honor to see him come home.
Yes,
I
sir.
came home last year, so.
The truth never dies! The truth never dies! The truth never dies! The truth never dies! Come on, baby!
The truth never dies. That's what we are.
Free Leon! Free Leon! Look at the comrade! Look at the comrade! Look at the
Beautiful day. Wow, that's a beautiful day, man. Beautiful thing.
All time.
Welcome up. What's up, my brother?
Exonerated today.
Yes.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hey.
Shannon.
Come here.
The woman today.
Hey, this is my godmama right here. Look, I got my mothers, you know what I mean? See, it's a spiritual thing. I got my daughters, you know what I mean?
Yes.
These are the Marys of my life. You know, the ones that pushed the stones, the ones who taught me, the ones who believed in me, right?
Yes.
So we sitting here right now, and it's epic, right? And I'm loving it, right? You know, put the Most High first. Walk in faith. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't do this on my own, but I did it with the spirit of the Most High, Yahweh, and I did it with the people. You know, it's definitely, man, there's power in the people when people unify. Common unity, right? That's community, and this is a community right here.
That's right.
And I appreciate all of y'all, right? My man Fury, hallelujah, wait. What's up, brother? Look. Huh? The 10-year anniversary. You look at the queen daughter. Look at the coaster. My queen daughter. Look at her. I ain't lose my integrity, right?
That's right.
Right? Hey, I ain't lose my manhood, right?
That's right.
Hey, I lost my hair, right? Right? I lost that, right? But you know, in this fight, it's a lot of losses and it's a lot of gains, right?
Yes.
So we got to make sure we ready to unpack and unfold some of that baggage, right? Because if you got your driveway filled with junk cars, right? Hating people for what they did to you, right? You ain't gonna have no room for no blessings.
Come on.
Right? So that's what I open it up, man, for the blessings. Can't thank y'all enough, right? It is epic, man. It's epic. I can't believe I'm standing up. I just was in there, right? Hey, y'all might be fooling me. Let's go. Right? Come on.
Can I ask you about exoneration? Talk about the exoneration, bro.
Well, the exoneration in of itself, man, it's something spiritual as well. You know, people have to believe in you and have a heart of justice, right? And to have a heart of justice, you got to have a heart of love, right?
Right.
So even though, you know, I can be looked at as a hardened criminal or somebody that's been locked up for 25 years, these the things that sustain me. When I see people that believed in me, my queen sis Val, this is my Miriam, right? She got the tangerine, right? She right there. That's my Miriam right there. But you have other people that come to play that believe in what you're doing, and this is where we have Laura, and we have the sister right here, Charlie. We have Fury Young, you know, and other people. You got IDOC Watch. You got my spiritual mother right here. You know, you got my godmother right here. People that believe in what you're doing, right? So the exoneration, of course, it was surreal, to say the least, right? Hey, you know, Mr. Benson, you finna leave up out of here today, right? I'm like, yeah. Sorry. So I'm looking, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. Then you get a lot of the people that's in here. You know, they come in, people that work in the Department of Corrections worldwide. When you come in here, you affected by this same madness too. Exactly. So when I got exonerated people, they turned their nose up. Hey, one administrator said, "Hey, when you coming back?" What? That's what he said, right? I know you would be back, right? I said, man, you talking to a king. I called him a nigga, right? He was a white dude. I'm like, I'm a king, nigga. I have to tell him that, right? Because at the end of the day, this the type of disdain that people have that's supposed to be helping people, right? We need to abolish the mindset that create these systems, right? We need to abolish that, right? Away with the old way, man, and bring in a new, something that's fulfilling it for the people. So this exoneration, man, it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual awakening, right? It's the end of that. Right. And the beginning of this right here, right? Right?
Hey, look, you did 25 years in here just to get to this day.
Just to get to this day.
For these people to say that you clear of all charges against you.
Clear of everything, right?
Clear of all charges.
All charges, you hear me?
How is it that you don't have anger or animosity towards these people who have held you with so much injustice and contempt?
Because at the end of the day, man, I done burnt all my anger and frustration out, man. Don't get me wrong, right? You know I've been a Malcolm Little, right? Right? A Marcus Garvey, right? Yeah, I'm a Melanite, right? We could do all that. Right. But at the end of the day, what I found out, man, as a strategist of thinking about myself and my people, my family, the community, I had to take myself out the equation of being mad because it was selfish. And I can't go into a fight angry. You know what I mean? I'm swinging it. It's just like going into a fight against the net with a Uzi. You ain't gonna never hit a net. So my key thing was to get with myself and hold myself accountable. At the end of the day, it's accountability for everybody. My accountability, man, as a young black man in America, man, I seen my way out selling drugs. I followed that hype. You know, and there's a lot of young brothers and sisters out there, not only people of color, but other people in other communities too, that's chasing a mirage, right? And that's what I was doing, right? You know, but you can't tell that to somebody who didn't have nothing. You know, like my man Pac say, you know, even though I sell rocks, it feel good putting money in your mailbox. That felt good to me when I can get my queen sister, but you need some shoes? You got that. Hey, queen daughter, she was little then, though. She was little, though.
I'm glad to see you, brother.
Come on, man.
I'm glad to see you, bro. I'm glad to see you, bro.
So it ain't no turn the other cheek type thing. I'm very indignant, right? And indignation, man, is part of the reason, man, that justice come forth. There's a lot of people out there that claim to be conscious. But where I come from, as Kwame can tell you, man, what we learned from the comrades sitting at the ankles of the elders is that to be really conscious is to act on what you're aware of, right? So I'm out here to act on what I'm aware of. And it's a spiritual connotation to it all because I could be dead. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Hey, tell the I'm a pretty dog, though. Come on, man, right? And I ain't been ducking no wreck, right? I ain't been ducking no wreck. Come on, man. Hey, Indiana Department of Corrections, they'll tell you about your boy, LB, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir,
Live V for a lot. This is what it means to me. Of course, I'm indignant. You know, I get to vent and be cathartic, man, in my art. You know, and activism and plugging up with other communities and everything, you know, shouts out to everybody, man. I love y'all. Right? How can I be mad when I got people that love me?
All right.
Right?
Tell the truth.
Truth never
Truth
dies,
never
right?
dies. Truth never 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 dies.
You know, and it make me feel really good, man, because that mantra came out of a real struggle. I think I was telling my lawyers this, And this is something they did. I call them the midwives of justice, right? Because they came there, you know, and really help bring me through the womb of the beast, not the belly, but the womb, you know, and they helped birth me into something greater than what I was. So my thing is this: when I was sitting there, and I was like, man, nobody cares. I just heard the mantra, truth never dies. But truth never dies is a hope. So, you know, people, they say you would die if you go 40 days without food. They said you would die if you go 4 days without water. They say you would die going 4 minutes without breath. But you would die in 4 seconds if you don't got no hope.
See?
So we got hope. Right here, right? Hope is real. Hope keep us fighting, right? And my thing is, what I love about my legal team, Shannon right here, what I really love about you, you stood on everything you did. Hope was real. It was something that was material. You like, hey, I don't know about that, Leon. You know, I'm like, you mean for real? We can't get a helicopter to lift me out? No, right? No, right? So with that type of realism is big, you know what I mean? And you did your part. Even with my spiritual mother right here, Miss Ruth. You know, Ruth, which means companion in Hebrew, right? Yes. It means companion in Hebrew, right? Yes. She was a companion to me earlier through my brother, Kwame. My legal team, you guys, when y'all came out, right? Out of Cali, right? Out of Cali, right? Y'all came through. Y'all gave me, you know, now we blending the spirit with the logic. Y'all brought me so much. And they had to remind me, they said, you don't got to prove it to us, right? This was a big moment for me, right? Because when you sit here for so long, you have to keep proving yourself, right?
Man.
However, right, the proving process haven't stopped, right? I still got work to do, right? Come on, man. What you think? What, I'm just a lowly dude coming up out of prison? This ain't it. What?
Yeah.
It's so much big, man. The world is big, right?
Yeah.
That's why
Man,
I'm about
come
to
on,
ask
man.
you
What?
next.
I can't believe the Ock right there, though. Wait, that's the Ock. Wait. Cold-blooded. You hear me, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. Shalom. You hear me?
One more question, bro. Well, so what's next? What's the future?
Well, the future,
For you,
man,
what's
the future
going on?
for me, man, is in the next journey.
Right.
You know, first and foremost, man, life is really simple. These are some of the things I learned in my complicated situation. So the simple things is, I'm just looking for love. I'm looking for sustainability. I'm looking for a community that's thriving. Not only for me, but for themselves, and allowing me to be a part of that, right? So I'm looking for these things. So I'm always looking to give back and being useful, right, with the particular skills I can bring. So I'm an expert in the struggle and how to overcome and how to reframe. So I want to use these skills to help other people in any capacity that I can, and that's realistic to me. So that's the path I'm going to try to take, right?
Can't wait.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Be blessed, bro. And everything you touch, every direction you go, be blessed, bro.
Man. And another thing, I'm living like I died before. All I'm saying is, look, we got one life. We got this right here. That's what I know, right? It's about what you know, not what you believe. That's what I know. I know the Most High because we walk with him. I'm seeing y'all this here. This is a miracle in a sense. So when I'm saying, man, it's living like I died before, it's nothing reckless. It means I'm gonna enjoy life to the fullest, man. I'm gonna be compassionate. I'm gonna listen. I'm living like I died before. So that means anything that I think that I could have accomplished that I didn't, that I squandered, I'm gonna make that happen, right? And I'm gonna do that to the best of my ability. And I got great examples of all the heroines and the heroes throughout history, throughout culture, race, politics. So I'm gonna take that route.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome home. Welcome home, bro. Truth never dies. Truth never dies. Truth never dies.
Yeah, hey, I kind of went on a tangent.
No, you didn't.
Wait, hey, because my Lord, y'all was so good, though.
You used to it?
And it's always a good word. It's always a good word.
Okay.
It's always a good word.
He gonna get paid for them
Get in
words.
here, Eric. This is our legal team. I'm Laura Bazelon, and I'm one of Leon's lawyers.
Okay. And is this just your personal firm, or is it a organization? Or
This is Charlie Nelson Keever, and we work at the University of San Francisco. We work in something called the Racial Justice Clinic. So we represent people like Leon who've been harmed by the system and done wrong, and we try to rectify the situation.
Okay.
wow.
With our students.
With your students?
Yeah, our law students worked real hard for a long time.
How long has this project been going on?
Since Shannon sent me an email on July 19th, 2021.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
18 months.
Okay. How often is this the outcome of a situation that you guys get involved in?
Well, we've been on a little bit of a streak. So this is number three years in a row. So we got 2021, 2022, 2023.
Congratulations.
Keeping it going.
Keeping
We're
it
happy
going.
about that. Yeah, but
As Laura said, and as Leon said, there's plenty more to do.
yes.
Plenty more to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this one detective did a lot more than just to Leon, and that's just one person in one department. So there's a lot of people behind him.
Wow. Okay. So, and you work in different states as well? You're from California, or is it?
I know. Shannon got me because Shannon and I are Philly girls.
Okay.
And, her kids went to the rival high school of where I went, and I got to know Shannon because she was a crime victim, and the wrong person was convicted.
Wow.
And I was writing about it, and so I got to know her, and then Shannon was a huge part of why that guy, his name is Tony Wright, that he was finally released.
Okay.
And so after that, Shannon's been looking for other people like Tony, and she told me about Leon, and I trust Shannon. That was real. And basically, she emailed me on a Sunday. We took it on a Monday.
That's great. What's up,
Just, I believed her and trust her.
You know,
She said was right.
I just want to thank you guys personally. Oh, for your work and for taking up this type of fight. And God bless you and Godspeed.
Honestly, it was an honor every day to represent Leon. I've never had a client like Leon in my life. As you can tell, he's extraordinary. So he made it. He was the one who was strong throughout the whole thing, even at the end when it was taking such a long time. And I don't know, you just start to wonder if it's ever going to happen. And Leon was never in doubt, and that was really helpful to have a client who was so strong the whole time.
That's great.
So we're lucky. We're lucky to have got him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the work that you do. Take care. Yeah. It's a beautiful day, his exoneration.
Come on,
You know what I'm saying? Exoneration. That means that somebody owes somebody a little bit of money too at the same time.
Stinking trifling hellhole.
Stinking trifling hell. Look how nasty and old.
Look how the walls look.
Look like a haunted house.
Touch it, it's automatically a death. Amityville. I mean, people that hung themselves and killed people in there. It's crazy. We've been on lockdown for about a day. Somebody killed somebody.
It looks scary. It looks like a psych ward. Like, it looks scary. Like to do crazy things to you. It does.